All right, hello everybody. So we're coming back doing that little review that we talked about with the Seneca Aspens. Obviously, this is not a Seneca Aspen that you see. So we got the Seneca Aspens in a 22 caliber and 25. They're both great guns. They just didn't quite hold up to the expectations that we held them to as far as accuracy or shot count. And I had done my research, and on both of those subjects, it was kind of eh. I mean, obviously, shot count's going to be real small air cylinder, but with that built-in hand pump, that was my justification of it working for us. Neither one of them just not quite what we were looking for, so we decided to go ahead and take a different route. And we went along and just sent both of them back for something with a little higher shot count. We decided to go with the Benjamin Kratos, whichever one you want, instead. We found personally this is a great rifle, just right what we're looking for. Power, shot count, accuracy, and even the 5-year warranty to stand behind it for whatever that's worth. So a few features right off the top is you got the Turkish walnut stock with your adjustable cheek piece here. You also do have sling studs that come on the rifle, and it also comes with this little weaver tail attachment here, so you can put yourself on whatever you'd like on the bottom there. Put myself on your little tripod. It does not come with a tripod, nope. You got two 12-round magazines, 12 rounds in 22 caliber. It'll also come with an extra Foster fitting quick disconnect in case you don't have one. It is a rifle and choke barrel. You're also looking at a 480cc tank here with a 200 bar fuel pressure. You're looking at about 60 shots on high power. And when I say 60 shots, you're talking usable out to easily 50 yards with that full 60 shots. If you want to go out to 100 yards, I'd say you got 50 shots. And then on low power, this gun's going to give you an easy 100 plus shots. So low power, you're going to be looking at around 350 feet per second, and high power all the way around to 1,000 feet per second, and that's pushing your 14 grain lead pellet. Foot-pounds of energy with this gun, with the research that I found, is an average of 34 foot-pounds of energy, pushing an 18.1 grain pellet. And another feature that I liked about this too is the gauge is located underneath it rather than towards the business end of the gun. Give her a little flip there with your Foster quick disconnect there. That is one thing to note there. I do not have big hands, and it is a little difficult getting the fingers in there to disconnect that. I almost might be thinking one day down the road, maybe doing a little modification on the wood stock, but that's a project for a different time. As far as the action of the gun, the side lever is nice and short throw, nice and smooth. No complaints there, no hang up, no gummy, no sticky. The accuracy on this gun is incredible. I haven't done too much shooting at any type of distance, about 25 to 35 yards, and no problems. You can stack 5-6 shots right on top of each other, just one ragged hole. It's a great gun, very accurate. Another thing about this stock though too is this Turkish walnut is very pretty, but also I've noticed that they didn't put very much of a finish on it. It seemed real light, real mild, real light colored and just a real light coating. So we went along and took the furniture right off the gun. We took off here the raised cheek piece, took off the rubber butt pad, and I went along and rubbed it down with some wood stain and put 3 coats on it. And the reason for that being was to really protect it here in the Pacific Northwest, having a lot of humidity, and it's gonna spend some time outside. It's not gonna be baby. We're gonna use it. Also, from the factory, they don't put a lot of that stain in places like behind the butt pad and underneath this cheek pad. So it was just raw exposed wood, and I thought, hey, can easily make that better. So we just go ahead and took her all apart, took nothing, took some fishing string and go ahead and put it in here on your sling studs, so that way you could hang the stock without having to touch it while you're wiping it down with some stain, so it can dry nice and easily. As far as just protecting it and even darkening up the wood a little bit, personally, find yourself some stain that's even got some polyurethane in it, go ahead and just slather it down once or twice, and I think you'd be golden. It's all personal preference though. The trigger on this gun, the trigger is amazing. The trigger is such a nice, light, crisp pull. We have not even messed with this trigger right from the factory. It's also got an adjustable blade height, so you can bring that up or down, whatever you want. Even your length of pull and your poundage. But personally, I didn't even feel the need to mess with it. I can stack pellet on top of pellet, you know. But then again, we're only shooting 25, 30 yards. But this gun is far capable of much more. And this is fully shrouded barrel, very, very backyard friendly. And I mean, even on high power, this gun is significantly quieter than the Umarex Origin. Nothing against the Umarex Origin, but for those of you that have that rifle, just to put in a little comparison, this thing is, if I had to guess, just throw a number out there, I'm gonna say at least 25% quieter. Down low, it's just a whisper. It's nice. I love it. Have not shot any slugs through it yet, so that'll be yet to come. We've definitely got to throw some of those 20.2 NSA slugs through it, see how they group. We'll get back out there. We're gonna do that long range shooting like we've been talking about for quite a while. We're still gonna do that. Now that we've got something that's got a little bit higher shot count, a little bit more energy. So we can't wait to take it out there to the field and see what it does. And we decided to give up on hand pumping and went ahead and picked up an electric pump off Amazon. From my understanding and a little bit of research, it's pretty much the same thing as the Hotson Spark portable compressor, but just minus the sticker. I could be wrong, but I've only used it a couple of times and it's great, no complaints. Quality looks to be good, price was fair. We paid $265 before tax and before shipping for the pump. It's got everything you need, works great. And then this is that same old Barska scope that was off the Umarex Origin. We just went ahead and put it right back on, put it right on this guy here. In the description, you'll find information on that pump that we picked up off Amazon if you want to check that out and look into it. And this setup right here, we paid $600 before tax for the Kratos, and we paid $265 for the pump. So all said and done, right out the door, we were right at what was that, $950, somewhere right around in there. So not too shabby, not at all. But that's yet to see how that pump holds out down the road. From my research and just overlooking it and using it for the short time that we've had it, it looks of quality. Nothing seems to be skimped on. They gave us an extra moisture control filter, a few of them, little gaskets and a few other little parts. So it looks to last and be able to replace any broken parts that are come up on it. If you guys have any more questions about anything, if there's anything that we didn't quite cover or something that we didn't go into depth about, just go ahead and drop a comment below. We try to get back to our comments as quick as we can, help you guys out, answer any questions. So thanks again for tuning in to Upper Left Adventures. As always, we appreciate all the support. Please hit like and subscribe, or at least hit subscribe on that channel. Any type of support helps, so we can get more of these videos coming. Hope this video was helpful in any type of way, and hopefully you enjoyed it.